Hi and welcome to this video. My name is Brian Nelson from Encaustic Art Plus, based in Elsica, South Yorkshire. Today I'm just going to take you through how to make up your Christmas cards. There are many ways that you could do yours. Here are the designs you saw earlier, and these will be placed into the larger aperture cards that come in a full range of colour. I've got a green one, black one, cream one and a silver one. Got some other small three-fold aperture cards with different shapes. A candle, a Christmas tree and a snowman. These are just examples of the many three-fold aperture cards. The reason we use a three-fold aperture card with encaustic is to hide the back of your work. Because as we all know, with encaustic, the back of your work ends up with little remnants of wax. We're going to use this little sample piece later to make up the Christmas tree. When I make greetings cards, I use a sellotape dispenser, but instead of having normal sellotape in it, this has got double-sided tape. Very importantly, when you're making your cards up, make sure you're working in a very clean environment, as a mark on the card's done, it's only really worth putting in the bin. I'm just going to show you how I tape the card up. So I take a nice length of tape, place it along the edge of the aperture and repeat on all four sides. So all four bits of tape are placed, and because these are double-sided tape, we now need to peel the backing from the card. If you're struggling with this tape, which sometimes it is a little bit faffy, you could use anything that's a bit pointy really, just to get the corner. Once you've got it, and you can start to peel the edge off. There we go, I've got that one. So it just leaves the transparent layer of the tape. You'll see that glistening. Just quickly do the other strips for you. This is a reasonably wide tape, to be fair. Many crafters prefer a narrower tape, just whatever tape you prefer. There we go, I've got all four of those off. And this greetings card will go in the portrait position, like so. Before you fold either of the flaps, just double check your design. Look, we've got the reindeer just flying out of the picture, that's absolutely fine. Quite happy with that. This is the most important bit really of making the cards up, is which flap goes where. So when it's on its back, this flap on this side will go down, covering the artwork. What you can do for extra stability is just pop an extra piece of tape along the sealed edge. Many people would do the tape all the way along. Some people just do little pieces. Again, personal preference. So that then would go down. We'll seal that closed. This area here is where your message will go, and that's one card complete. Then what we would normally do, take one of our original artwork by Brian Nelson stickers and pop it in the corner. That greetings card would then be put in a polythene bag with a seal on it, complete with its envelope, ready to go. I'll make up the Three Kings piece for you. And again, we cut our pieces of tape. That's 1, 2, 3, and the fourth one. Then we peel the tape. We've got our pieces undone. There's our Three Kings. You can see this time it's in landscape, so we've got to think about how the card goes together. So what we're going to do is pop the image with the sky and the top, so we've got the heads of the wise men uphill, so we're going to pop them like that. edge on the tape, like so, and then this lower flap will be lifted up and go over the top. So that is where the message would go, and then when you turn it over, you can clearly see that's the back of the card, look. Comes down here to the front, and the card would stand like that. This time I'm going to show you how to use the Christmas tree with a little piece of scrappy work from a workshop. Just going to use it up. This is an A7 piece of work, which is half of the normal size painting card that we would use. Just cut a bit of tape again. This time we have to pop it following the shape of the tree. Because we've got the tape like that, when we fold this card up to make it into a greetings card, I know we could do a nice piece of tape down this edge. So I'm going to pop it on now. Just as we did before, start peeling the tape corners off and things. So I've got my little scrappy sample piece. I've just got to be mindful of where the size of the piece and the size of the design. Cover over the tree. Let's see what we've got. For something from more or less nothing, a little Christmas tree making a card. Just to give you an idea, your message would go here on the inside. You can always line the inside with an extra sheet to write the message on if you so wished. I'd just like to share with you some examples of cards that I've already made. A nativity, using the nativity out of the poly stamp set, Holiday. One using the wooden block, a couple of cut out Christmas trees, Santa and reindeers flying over some mountainy type areas, and some candles just painted with the back of the iron. And then here are just a couple of ordinary cards, just so that we don't have to always do Christmas. Just a little landscape with some trees and a little landscape with a couple of foxglove type things. If you would like to get hold of any of the necessary supplies to be able to make your own Christmas cards, feel free to contact me at Encaustic Art Plus. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Please give it a like and a share. Leave us a comment.